Thank you so much for all the support you gave me, guys.
Okay.
Today, I got promoted.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Welcome to Living Gets Real. I'm Ashwini Vedakhan. Joining us this week, we have the uber-talented and artistically gifted Sideek sisters, Fazmina Sideek and Safiya Sideek. But before we get into the show, here's a little sneak peek into their lives. Welcome to the show, ladies. It's good to have you here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Let's start with the basic question, right? What was it like growing up together? Now, there are three of you in the family. Was there a fight for the spotlight?
Well, our parents balanced it quite well. We did have a little bit of a tussle for attention growing up because we had like our own little teenage issues.
Yeah, but they always said that they didn't have any favorites.
So we would always think that one or the other was the favorite. But turns out they don't really have a favorite.
It was.
Who did you think was the favorite?
She, for sure. So she always managed to get away with stuff like, oh, it's okay, I just let it be.
I don't actually know why.
Because she used to talk back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was like,
No, it was more of a
stubborn rebellion.
debatable,
Yeah.
you know.
And I would just cry. I was the emotional one, so my dad didn't want to deal with that.
I think that's
Older person thing,
yeah,
for sure. And the younger one was just young, so she was just like, oh, okay, whatever at this point. So yeah,
I just knew how to,
get my way.
communicate.
No, she didn't. Oh, that's what she says.
Now, art obviously runs in the family, but how did you learn to pursue the passions that you were in?
So probably it was, art is anyway something that as kids we're always practicing it. And I think even when I was young, I think I did have this, idea, I want to be an artist. And it was a hobby. I took summer classes in Sri Lanka to develop it and things like that. But then, when I was in grade 11 and I had to decide, okay, a career, I thought, well, artist is not a career and I need to choose something. So I thought to choose something, at least in the design field. So I went with architecture and I got my bachelor's of architecture and I worked for maybe at least a year. And, I wasn't made for like a desk job. It was very, it was just, I don't know, it wasn't maybe challenging for me, or it was very basic. So I did take a break and it was a lot of going back and forth and then finally probably putting myself out there with my work and with my art. So yeah, it was just a journey along the way, and I've been doing this for 3 years now, so it's not a long time. But yeah, now I think finally I've kind of found my ground as an artist.
And what about you, Fazmina?
For me, it was the complete opposite. Like, I did not know that. I didn't, I didn't entertain the creative side of me because so I think till A-levels, I didn't know what I was going to do. And then when I had to choose a degree, I wanted to do psychology, which was something I always liked to do. So did the degree, wanted to pursue counseling, but they didn't have the masters there. Had to get married. Got married, had a screw up with my wedding makeup artist. I had to do it myself, and I've always loved makeup. That was something that I just loved, but my mom never was into it. So it was like, oh, okay, how do I get makeup? So all I had was like a lip gloss and a mascara from my aunt from one of these small shops. You know those roll-on lip glosses? Yeah, that's what I used.
12, I used her lip gloss, and she's like, "Did you use my lip gloss?" I was like, "No, it's just spit."
So yeah, I never knew. Then my husband was like, "Why don't you just do that?" That was just when Instagram started up. And in Sri Lanka. So I think I was one of the first people to start posting those things up. And I did my cousin's wedding, and from then on it grew, but it was still a hobby. It was just nothing serious, because again, I think in our culture, you can't, what do you do? Oh, I'm a makeup artist. No, it's not something they take seriously. Only till recently, I think in Dubai, once I went back and I felt more validated and I believed in myself, I decided to get licensed as a makeup artist in Dubai as well. do I now put down your profession as makeup artist? So it took me like 7 years to finally be like, no, I am a makeup artist. So
You can put it down.
yeah, now I truly believe that I am a makeup artist. It took a while.
Are there any artists, like makeup artists, you would like to work with in Sri Lanka? Anyone?
Yeah, recently I met with Dominique. I've been following her work for a while because of my sisters, and I met her. She's a really lovely person, and she's actually from UAE as well.
Okay.
So one of the Gulf people, and I love her work. She did some makeup for a friend of mine, and I really love how she works, her editorial, the way she looks at things, and her background is similar to us. So I would love to do a very creative thing with her. And I do really like the way she talks, and she's very similar to us. So it's very difficult to find those kind of people in Sri Lanka. You know, everybody's very different. So coming from the Gulf, she was, yeah, very similar.
So are there any Sri Lankan talents, like anyways you would try to work with, anyone that you would admire?
So Dominique is one, and I think there is a few. I think makeup by Viraj. I think Viraj Peter. I think yeah. I would love to be in his little circle just to watch him work, because I know he's been doing it for a while. There are so many, it's very hard to keep up. Like I go and I come back and then there's a new one. So I mean, like honestly, I'm actually open to anyone who is willing to be creative. I'm not very, stiff in that way. I like to be flexible and to learn from other people. And because when it comes to creativity, especially in makeup, there is no rules. So I mean, honestly, if anybody approaches me, if I have time, I'm willing to do it. It's just that coming to Sri Lanka, you don't have time. So, yeah.
And what about you, Safiya? When it comes to building a brand, you created a brand on your own. Do you see, what are your goals for next year? Do you have anything planned?
So hopefully, I've been saying this, I said this for last year as well, but then we did not predict COVID lockdown. I'm hoping to restart workshops again, because a lot of people ask, and I don't like to do them on Zoom and like location workshops. So that is something I am hoping to restart again. So yeah, hopefully 2022 is our year. Yeah.
The creative people's year.
Yeah, honestly, because a lot of artists have been creating. That's great, even through COVID. But yeah, it's something else to take it out and show the world, like through exhibitions, workshops, and just meet and greets. So yeah, it's probably hoping to meet more, creatives and kind of have like,
Networking and stuff like
yeah,
that.
networking.
You miss meeting people of the same mindset and the
and-
backgrounds. Because of lockdown, you don't get to, because as creatives, meeting other creatives is the one that drives us. Because you like to learn from other people and inspire people. So with COVID, so many things got affected, honestly.
There was a lot of opportunities like events and things like that got shut down. So hopefully next year, things are better in terms of the creative field and in arts and things like that.
Alright, we've reached the end of the questions, but we have a little game that we do with all our interviewees.
Okay.
You love the feeling of being renewed. To protect the things most precious to you. To stay beautiful every single day. To breathe just like we do, because you are truly delicate. Protecting the ones who've been with us through the years. With Sideek Care, the only wood coating that truly protects you. Sideek Wood Coatings from Jat.
Are you ready? Okay.
Kind of.
So I need you guys to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm going to read out a most likely to happen between the two of you. Okay, now you know. And you need to point at who you think is most likely to do that.
Okay.
Alright. Probably very good at this.
Are you ready to close your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Which of you is most likely to spend more? Okay. Give a guy you're not interested a wrong number. Lie to your parents to cover up where the other went when growing up. The better wing woman. Pulled an all-nighter before an exam. A daddy's girl.
That's a tough one.
Depends on the situation.
A mummy's girl?
Mm.
Okay. Laughs at the wrong moment.
Yeah, I'd say it's
A big Star Wars fan.
Star Wars now. If you just say Harry Potter, maybe.
Okay. Drops their phone right after they bought it.
Oh my god.
Takes more selfies. Asks stupid questions. A drama queen.
Okay, both of us, please.
Please, it's you.
Please, it's both of us.
Falls while walking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I do that too.
Forgets a birthday or an anniversary.
Both of us, maybe? Kind of. I write it all down now.
But maybe in your marriage, I think it's you.
True. True. That's between me and my husband, though.
Nice. Okay with that.
Yeah, that would be easy with the husband. Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure having you here.
Thank
with us.
you.
Thank you for having us,
Thank
Ashwini.
you.
Thank you. It was so nice being
Yeah.
here and having a long chat with you and catching up. It was really nice. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And that's all the time we have for you this week. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram to catch the latest episode of Living Gets Real. Thank you for watching and stay safe.